Good afternoon. This is a review for Yankee Candle's Mountain Lake fragrance. I found this medium-sized jar candle at a local Goodwill store. Every once in a while, if I have the time and I'm driving by anyway, I'll sneak in and take a quick little peek in the store because this isn't the first time I found a really nice candle in there. It is really hit and miss in that regard, but it doesn't hurt to take a quick peek in there. And I did find this candle and I was so excited. As you can see, it's a really pretty label. Let me kind of zoom in here a second. Basically what you're seeing is some mountains, some trees, and the reflection of the mountains in the lake. It's a very beautiful label. And so I feel real excited to find this because I'd never purchased it before, and it's an extra beautiful nature type scent, nature inspired, photo there. And the color of the wax is like a beautiful blue gray color. It's almost gone, as you can see, because my husband found this candle and he tends to take those and burn them, and he kind of just runs forward with that, which I'm glad he does though, because otherwise I'd be building up my candle stash really a lot more than I have already, and I'm trying to kind of get through them. So I was excited to find this because for whatever the reason, when I've been in the stores in the past, even when I did used to see this in the store, I just kind of went for something else. There was always something else that kind of won out in terms of what I was willing to buy that day. So I just never did get this one. And so this was a great way for me to find it. Let me read to you what Yankee Candle says in regards to their description of this candle. They say it's a refreshing retreat, the cooling scent of mountain pines and cypress with notes of lily and musk. And it's a really interesting description. It just sounds so nice, doesn't it? The mountain pines, cypress, notes of lily and musk. And then it's kind of like a cooling scent. I would agree that that's true. My husband does enjoy this. I like it too. And I guess one of the things that jumped out at me, I like to sometimes look at other people's reviews also. And I saw other people saying they thought it was kind of a cologne scent. And I'm not smelling it super strong. So it didn't strike me initially as a cologne scent. But the more I'm smelling it today, I guess that I can kind of see that. And I wonder if it's a little bit of the musk. If you don't like musk, however, I wouldn't necessarily say to avoid it, because it's not real heavy on the musk. I do pick up on a little bit of the floral and the woody notes, and the pine note is not really strong either. Yankee does their pine scents very well. You think of like Christmas time and whatnot. I love the pine scents when I'm in the mood for them, and this does not scream a lot of pine either. So it's just a really nice blend, I think, and it's nice enough that I would probably pick this up again. I did notice that they do have it in a large jar on the website right now, but that's all that they've got in this. So if you're interested, even remotely, it might be a good time to pick it up before they're gone. I know that they were out a few years ago, and so like I said before, I'm just real happy to find this. It's just a one wick, as you see, and I thought it was interesting. I never really thought about the fact that this size of jar, which I don't get very often. I don't get the medium jars very often. I usually just go for the larger jars and because of the value. But this is the same size as the 3-wick candles at Bath & Body Works. So, but these burn quite a bit longer because it's just the 1 wick. So if you've got the time to get a full wax pool, then it's a nice candle option for you. And let's see if I can, I've got a few there's some black wick trimmings in there, and so they've unfortunately fallen in. That's because my husband doesn't take really great care of a candle. He kind of like just lights it and goes, and that's okay. That's not the end of the world. But I'm really glad I tried this candle, and I can recommend it. I love it. I think the label is gorgeous. When that label is gone, I'm going to really miss it. as an option to get, because to me, this label is the kind of label that in part would inspire me to pick up a candle. I know some people take off the labels. Some people like the other newer labels. I don't love all of the old labels, but this kind of label right here is one that is so serene and peaceful and beautiful that it's got some value in and of itself right there. So anyway, I appreciate you watching today, and I'm glad I tried out this Mountain Lake candle by Yankee Candle. I hope you get a chance to try it. Love to hear your thoughts if you've ever had this candle before. Did you find it to be too strong on the cologne scent? I think there's others that have much more of a cologne scent than this. I would say this is a good mixture of like natural smelling fragrances or scents mixed with some cologne. So it's kind of got a little bit of both for me, in my opinion. So thanks again for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.